In this video, we will see the details about the custom import module of FIDINA. We will focus on how student admissions can be done using custom import. Custom import is a module using which you can enter information in bulk in an Excel sheet and upload the same to FIDINA. There are few mandatory steps that must be followed while doing custom import. You can find custom import when you go to Data and Reports, Custom Import. To create a new template, you have to click on New first. So the first step when you're doing student admissions, click on New, select the model as Student Admission. Here, you must ensure that student pre-settings are done before you start admitting the student. That means when you go to Settings, and here you will see that there are few settings that must be done before you start admitting student. For example, you can add additional details for the student. So here, if you find that in the student admission form, there is few information missing and you want to take that from the student as a part of the form, you can add those as additional details. So here you will see that there are few things like admission number, first name, date of birth, and other information that we take from the student. Additional information, if added, will also become the part of the form that comes when you start submitting this. Also, you can add student category. So if we see here in the settings, we have student category as an option. We can add student categories based on the concessions or the discounts that we want to give them, or based on any specific reports that we want to see. So here I have already created few categories. Now let's see custom import again. So here we will go to Data and Reports, Custom Import and New. Again, I will select the model as student admission. If I want admission detail to be the part as columns in this template, I will be selecting them. So let's say I have selected and I can enter the name of this export. So here we are giving a name of the template that FIDINA will generate. It will be an empty template that will be given to us and we can enter information for that template. So you can see this is the template that I just created. To get this template in your system, click on Export CSV. Using that option, you will see that the template gets saved in your system. When you open it, this is how it will look like. You can see it is asking for the admission number, the date, the first name and other information about the student. You will also observe that this information is similar to the one that is there in the admission form for the student, like admission number, first name and so on. So all this information that you were entering for a single student in a form, now you can enter using the Excel sheet for all the students by entering multiple data here. Also, the mandatory fields in this custom import is similar to what you see in the admission form. That means admission number, date, first name, date of birth. So let me enter this information first. I have to enter the admission number for the student. So let's give a unique admission number. Let's say it is S90. Then the admission date. The format of the date in this sheet has to be DD-MM-YYYY. So I'm entering some information. For example, 12th September 2015. Now the first name of the student. Then the other important information or the mandatory information is date of birth. Again, this is in the date format. So it can be entered in this format. Another mandatory information would be the gender of the student, nationality. So let's select that. The gender, it can be F or M. So that information can be put here accordingly. And the nationality, that would be India or any other country that you have here. Other mandatory information would be the batch name in the sheet. So here the last mandatory information that must be filled in should be the batch name. The batch name must be same as that in FIDINA. That means here I will go to the settings and I can check class batch. I will go to the class. Now I will open in which class the student wants to get admitted in. So that would be, let's say in this case, grade 2. Now this is the batch name. I must copy the same and paste it in the sheet. Here I will paste the same in the sheet. Please ensure that there are no extra spaces when you're pasting this value. Once I have done that, now these are the mandatory information that must be filled in for each student. If you wish to fill other information, you can do that as well, and it will be saved in the profile of the student. But the other information that you see, which is identification marks and hobbies, are coming because I have enabled additional information when I was creating this sheet. Let's check if any of this is mandatory, because when you are creating additional information, you can make these mandatory as well. So let's check the identification marks. So you can see this field is mandatory. It means I must be filling in a value for this. Let's check the other field, which is hobbies. This is not mandatory, so I can skip it if I want to. So here I will give an information about identification marks. Any information meaningful can be given there, and now like this, I will copy this and paste the same here. Let me add another information for another student. Let's say the student is in the same batch and other information remains same. So like this, up to 200 rows can be added at a time in this Excel sheet. That means FEDINA will allow up to 200 rows to be uploaded at a time. So let's say I have filled in that information. The batch can be same or different. It is not mandatory that for a single file you need to have the same batch. Once I've saved this information, to upload it, I will go to Custom Import, and in the front of this row from where I have just exported the CSV, I will click on Import Data, choose that file and click on Upload. Once you click on Upload, you will see it gives you this message. This message means that it will take about a minute for this import to be shown as a status. That means this job gets queued with other jobs in the server and will take some time. You can check the status by clicking on Click Here and refresh it from time to time to see the status changing from in queue to running. If it is running, it means that it will take very less time for the status to be shown now. The job will be completed very soon. So let's wait for this in queue to get changed to running. So I'm refreshing the browser. So now you can see it shows no scheduled jobs for the selected job type when I refresh the browser. That means this import is completed. But to check whether the 2 rows that we've entered are successfully put in FEDINA, we need to check this option of imports. When you click on this, it will show you the success or the failure. So here in this case we have a success. It means we have entered the data correctly inside the file and the 2 fields and the 2 students are there in FEDINA. To confirm that, let's check the student S90. So here I will search for the student S90. On clicking on search students, it shows me the details about the student. From here I can check the information. If I want, I can edit this information as well. So like this, you can upload the students. Let's see the other one, which is the another row. This will also be uploaded successfully and I can check the information. Like this, you can add up to 200 students inside this at once. Now let's say that there is a mistake that you have done for a few of these entries that you have made here. It means the admission numbers are correct, but some other information is incorrect. That means that you want to update this information for some students out of all the students. In such case, you can change the information here and bulk edit it. It means, let's take this example. I will change the gender of S91 to M, and also let's change some other information. Let's change the batch. So here I will go to the particular batch so I can copy the correct information. I will go to class 1 and I will copy this information for this student. It means I have given him a wrong batch and I want to change it. I have changed it here now and I will save this file. Now, to ensure that these changes are done, I will use the bulk edit option in custom import. You will see here bulk edit. Click on this and choose the file. You can use bulk edit option only when admission numbers are already present in FEDINA and you want to update data against those admission numbers. So here again it comes as a scheduled job and takes some time for it to get reflected in the system. I will refresh it and the status will change from in queue to running. And finally, the job will no longer exist here. That means it is completed. Now you can see the job status is running and now after a minute it will be completed. Now we can go and check the status. Again, to check the status of this bulk edit, I will go to imports and I can see it says updated. So let's search that student and check the profile. So here I have changed the gender as male and also I have updated the batch to be class 1A 2016. So the changes are getting reflected. So bulk edit you should use when you want to edit the information against the admission numbers that are already there. You should use the import option when you want to import new or fresh admission numbers inside the system. So this is how you can use the custom import for student admission.